My persuasive speech will be on littering. Imagine going to your favorite beach and instead of walking on white sand, you're walking on bottle caps, plastic straws, and cigarette butts. Would you still go to that beach? What if it was your local park? Would you still take your kids there? Probably not. Nearly half of Americans admit to littering. Would you? Probably not. It disgusts me that people still don't understand the massive impact littering has on our environment and don't see that we as a society need to work together to help our planet. Therefore, I hope to help persuade you to litter no more with my 5 solutions. Before we begin, I would like to explain why I'm so passionate about this topic and helping our planet in general. I became an environmentalist a little over 2 years ago. This all started when I took an environmental science course my senior year of high school. This was a new class offered at my high school, and we had nothing like this, so I was extremely eager to see what I would be learning. The main focus of the class was a final project. In this project, we had to discuss a major environmental issue and how to solve it. My friend and I chose ocean pollution. We discussed how waste ends up in the ocean, how long it takes for plastic to break down, and who is impacted by the waste. The more I read about how much waste ends up in the ocean, or how simple things such as a plastic straw you get from a drive-thru impact our ocean's ecosystem, the more obsessed I became on the topic. At the end of the year, we went on a field trip to a local creek to clean up all the trash that was in and around the area. We found anything and everything one could imagine. From water bottles to takeout containers, we walked for miles cleaning up trash. After a long day of work and about 10 trash bags full, I couldn't believe how little people cared about the planet. Not everyone will take a class like this in their life and learn about how important the planet is, but there has to be simpler solutions to educate people that isn't just threatening them with fines. I believe in order to help end littering, we need to require students to take a class similar to the one I took, normalize reusable containers at restaurants and fast food chains, offer more trash and recycling bins in public areas, enforce cigarette laws, and charge customers for plastic bags in all 50 states. By requiring students to take a class on environmental issues in public schools, we could inspire kids to care about helping the planet or at least pay attention to their actions. According to earthreminder.com, by promoting environmental education, we will produce more environmental activists. I truly believe that if I did not take that environmental science class my senior year, I would not be the environmental activist I am today. My next solution is that I believe that by normalizing reusable containers at restaurants or fast food chains, we could end the demand for those single-use products and no longer need to produce them. According to triplepundit.com, the CWA found that the biggest source, which is 49% of litter, is fast food. The 5 most significant sources were McDonald's, Burger King, 7-Eleven, Starbucks, and Wendy's. Sound familiar? Up to 31%, according to the CWA's findings, of the trash collected could be eliminated by reusable alternatives. I believe that if all restaurants and or fast food chains allowed customers to bring their own containers or even cups and maybe give them a small discount like Starbucks does, we could see a large decrease in litter around the states. The only way for change to happen is if companies stop allowing these wasteful containers into their restaurants. My third solution is to offer more trash and recycling bins in public areas everywhere, no matter how bad it looks. I believe that the one place that could use this more availability trash bins is the beach. Santa Monica Beach has recently upgraded their trash cans, and according to scpr.org, Santa Monica Beach got 500 new spiffy trash cans with green features. In addition to reminding people to not litter, these cans come with a QR code that takes smartphone users to New Santa Monica Beachcast, a mobile site with tips on keeping the beach clean, a quick sign-up feature for upcoming beach cleanups, and information on beach water quality. Taking these small steps and actions to inform visitors while giving them a place to put their trash will hopefully inspire other beaches to do the same. My next solution is to enforce cigarette laws. Cigarette butts are the most littered object on both land and sea. The Ocean Conservancy's 2008 International Coastal Cleanup Report stated that around 2 million cigarette butts were collected worldwide in 2017. I believe that if we were to restrict the use of cigarettes or enforce the laws and requiring places to have ashtrays outside their companies, we would see a large decrease in cigarette butt littering. My final solution to fixing littering is to charge customers for plastic bags in all 50 states. According to TorontoEnvironment.org, the estimate time for a plastic bag to decompose is 1,000 years. Plastic bags can end up in landfills, rivers, oceans, and even people's backyards. The accessibility of plastic bags is a huge factor to the amount of waste they contribute. Working at a grocery store myself, I believe that if we were to charge customers per bag, then people would stop using them and just bring their own instead. People don't want to pay for more than they already have to, especially for something that they're most likely just going to throw away as soon as they get home. Littering is one of the most common ways our society impacts the environment, and unless we work together, we may never be able to reverse the damage that we made at our ignorance. I believe that in order to end littering, we need to offer and require more education about the environment in schools, normalize reusable containers at restaurants, offer more trash and recycling bins, enforce cigarette laws, and charge customers for plastic bags everywhere. The planet will be around for a long time, many years after us, so why should we care? The act of living sustainably is to help the ecosystem that affects humans and other living organisms at the benefit of humans, not the planet. Littering can seem so small in a world of mass pollution, oil spills, islands of trash, and even extinction of species. However, every little action can make a huge difference. Being mindful can make the biggest impact and quite possibly change the world.